Alright guys, so this is going to be a review of a very interesting model. This is the NZG Hamm GRW280. I really like this model a lot. There's really not much you could do with it, but you know, it's real cool to have in a collection. And my favorite thing about it would probably be the big bulky tires. And I'm pretty sure this is a pneumatic roller, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not doing anything about the real machine, it's just about the model. So overall, it's built really well, and I really like all the detail on it, so I'll get right into it. Now, looking from the back, my favorite thing about the back would have to be all the lights and just the overall look of it. I think that the colors go really well, and because of the lights and the way that the tires look and how the colors match, it just gives it a really nice look. The tires themselves, each side is linked together, so each tire won't exactly roll by themselves, but each side will roll by themselves, so that's pretty cool. If you look, you can see it has the actual like squeegees, if you want to call them, that will clean the tires or rollers off so no material continuously rolls on them, and I think that does make it look very nice. If you notice, and it was probably hard to tell, so most people probably won't, but the hood opens and it will reveal the engine on the back, which is a pretty nice feature, especially on a model of this size. So the one thing I want to say is that even on bigger models, we really don't see this, and I guess that they wanted a model that was pretty detailed, and they got it. One thing I want to say is that on a lot of engine compartments that we see on models, they kind of open, you know, halfway, or, you know, not all the way. This one, as you can see, opens all the way, and you could see right at the engine, and it has a ton of detail, which is really cool, and I like that a lot. And from all angles, it really does look great, and that's just a huge add-on to the model. So if you are one that likes that, you know, it's just a huge plus. And even the underside of the hood is painted, so they really didn't, you know, cheap out on this model or cut corners on it, if you want to say. And if we zoom in, you can see the diamond plate right here. You could stand on to service the engine, and all around the engine compartment and on it, you could see that they did add what would be on the real machine. Coming to the side again, if you look at the cab, you can see the cab is real nice and big. Being such a large cabin that you could see, you know, in it without any problem, they would obviously have to add a lot of detail in there not to disappoint any collectors. Luckily they did, and they did a really good job of it. I believe the best way you could see is if you look straight in from the front of it, and I'll show you the rest. You can see the steering wheel right there, and then the seat. And if you turn it, you could get a real good look at it, and you could see the seat and the steering wheel, and the seat has the controls. The seat does move side to side. Unfortunately, on this model, the doors don't open. They do make the open cab one, and you are able to move the cab around on that one. On the side of the model, below the cab, you could see the Virgin or Ridden, I'm not exactly sure how to say it, decal right there, since this is a division of their that company. And you can make out the steps over here, and they are textured, which is pretty cool. I believe they are plastic. Coming to the front, on both sides, it has mirrors, and you can see them right here. I don't know why one is wider than the other. I guess it's a visibility thing. And you can make out the big logo right here, and the lights. Now, the front tires are the ones that will actually steer the machine, so if we turn them, and they both turn at the same time, they don't really turn too much, but, you know, they turn to a nice angle, and it does roll very smoothly. And these are actually able to slide up, which is pretty cool, and they actually do rest on the wheels of the model, which I guess is pretty cool. And I forgot to mention it, but if you look on the cab, you can see the handrails, and that pretty much sums up the review. It's a very cool model. It retails for around 65 bucks which that's an estimate because some places have it for more, some places have it for less. Really cool model to have. They're making a lot of liveries. I mean, at the end of the day, if you really don't collect paving models, it really won't do much in your collection, but it's still really cool to have, and it's a really well built and nicely made model. So I hope you enjoyed the review, and check out my other reviews.